Drop the roof and let the smoke clear. I got diamonds doing pussy slides in both ears. Dice rolling on the Las Vegas Strip tonight.
Hi, you guys. Welcome to a new episode of Unreserved con Shay. If you're new, bienvenido. My name is Shayla. And like I said, this is Unreserved con Shay. Today, we're going to be talking about a topic that I feel passionate about. And the topic is natural hair. Okay, so I like to think that my curly hair is my staple. As you can tell in like my little Unreserved con Shay, I have my little hair icon. And today we're going to be talking about starting your natural hair journey. I started mine in, I want to say my either like my junior or senior year of high school. And now I'm 25. I've already graduated college. And it's taken me this long to kind of feel like I kind of know what I'm doing with my hair, okay? It's taken me that long. And I also like love the state that my hair is in right now. And if you do the math, you can tell it's been a lot of years. So I'm going to start off by saying this. If you're trying to start your natural hair journey, know that it will require a lot of time, patience, and money, okay? Despite what some people might think, like, oh, just because you wear your hair natural, now you're like gonna save coin because you're not gonna go to the salon. Baby, let me tell you, the way these products are set up, the way these curl cuts are set up, oh baby, you're gonna rack up them prices. But I like to think it's worth it. It's worth it. And I have my little notes here because I talk a lot. So the first thing I'm going to say is the natural hair journey isn't for everyone. It's not for everyone. Don't feel pressured like you have to go into it because like I said in the beginning, natural hair takes a lot of time, a lot of patience and money. So if you're doing it to please somebody else, it's, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not worth it. Like, I'm not here to force you into it. I'm just saying if you're in the like, oh, I don't know if I should, I don't know if I shouldn't, I'm in the girl, go ahead and do it. But like I said, don't feel pressured to do so because it does require a lot of patience and time and money. Okay. So the beauty of curls is that like your curls are one of one. You know what I'm saying? Like you watch curly hair, you watch routines, right? Of how to get straight hair, how to get like curls, with like the wands or whatever. But the beautiful thing about curly hair is that your hair is one of one. No one can ever have your curl pattern. No one can ever like look like you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if I'm making any sense, but like even when I do my curly hair, I've been doing my hair for, like I said, let's say when I was like 17 or 18, I'm 25 now. And every time I curl my hair, it looks different. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love it, but that's the beauty of curly hair. It has a mind of its own, which could sometimes be an annoying thing. But despite all of the headache that it provides, it's just, to me, it gives me that like confidence. Like, no one can ever look like me, right? You could watch all of the curly hair tutorials you want to watch, but your hair will never look like mine, baby. And that's beautiful to me. If that doesn't inspire you, I don't know what can. Like, that's like anyone can go buy a handbag and wear it. You know what I'm saying? But your curls, the pattern, the way it sits on your head, baby, no one can ever have that. You can't buy that. They don't sell that at the store. Okay? And that's amazing. The next thing is, after you make that decision, it's important to learn what type of hair do you have. Yes, it's curly or it's wavy or whatever it may be. But learning what type of hair, they have like a chart now. When I started, girl, I was not into that. I didn't know anything of it. But they do have a curly hair chart. I think it ranges from like 2A to like 4C. If you're interested in that, you go ahead. But to me, what I think is important is learning your porosity, right? So there's low porosity and high porosity. I have low porosity, which essentially means that like my hair doesn't take in moisture that that easily, right? So in order for my hair to, like, let's say I'm using a deep conditioner or just something that I want my hair to take in, I need heat in order for my hair follicles to open up and actually intake that product. Those are things that you need to know, because there are certain products that help, for each type of hair. I find that aloe vera styling products help my hair the most because they have slip and they're moisturizing. But we'll get into that a little bit later inside the video. So just learning the type of hair that you have. I think within that chart, I fall under like the 3B or 3C category. Also, my hair isn't thick. Although it may look a little bit thick here, in reality, I have thin hair. So there's there might be products out there that I just can't use because it'll weigh down my hair. But these are things you learn along the way while you buy products, and it's kind of like a trial and error situation. What works for me may not work for you. But I know I have very thin, not very thin hair, but my hair is thin. So I like to use products that are not as heavy. So after you learn the type of hair that you have, the next thing is, like I said, figuring out products that work for you. For me, I have a bag back here full of products and things, utensils that help me, with my hair. Again, I'm going to share with you guys products that work for me, things that work for me, but the only way to figure out if these products work for you, honestly, is just buying them, and you figure out if it's a hit or miss, and well, next time I won't buy this. When I first started off my curly hair journey, Cantu was my go-to styling product. I no longer use Cantu, but at the time that was what I used. And I've always used Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture is like my go-to shampoo brand, my go-to conditioner brand. I don't really use their styling product as much, but I do use the leave-in conditioner. But again, I use it to, like, when I'm like on my fourth or fifth day of my hair, when I want to like put it in a bun or do a half up, half down, because like I mentioned, knowing the type of hair that you have is important, because since I have thin hair, when I used to use this leave-in conditioner as a leave-in conditioner, it would weigh down my hair because my hair is thin. And this product has a very thick consistency. So I use it as leave-in, but just when I'm actually like styling my hair, not just like curling it out. When I want to put it in a bun or high bun, low bun, half up, half down, that's when I use this leave-in. So yeah, Shea Moisture is my go-to product when it comes to shampoo, conditioner. They have the best ones in my opinion. And they're also affordable because, like I mentioned, curly hair products are super, super expensive, baby. So I have this one here. This is my favorite one right now is the Shea Moisture Power Greens shampoo. It has moringa oil, avocado oil, and power greens mix. It smells so good. Like after I use it, even after I put my gel that I use to style it, I still smell the shampoo. Okay, they also have the conditioner. I don't have it right now, but it smells amazing. For conditioners, I also use Shea Moisture, and I have two with me right now. I have the intensive hydration, the Manuka honey and Mafura oil intensive hydration conditioner. I have dry hair, so when I do wash my hair, I need to make sure that I put stuff in my hair to help kind of like put back in the oils that shampoo kind of takes off a little bit. So this is my favorite one. I have a lot. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite. I like that one. And then this one is the Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Conditioner. When I first started my hair, like my curly hair journey, this one, like this line with like the yellow, was my go-to, baby. Like the shampoo, the conditioner, they're the best. They are the literal best. I advise you start with that. To me, I think that'll work regardless of what hair type you have. So yeah, that's what I use for shampoo and conditioner. And then for styling, I use the one and only Uncle Fucking Started Down. This is the best styling product out there. In my opinion, this is a one and done. when I first started in my journey, I would use a leave-in and then put on a styling product. But it's as I went on, I figured that like that was not the thing for me. This was better. So this is what I do now. Um, Here's the key thing. When for my hair, when you do your hair, I used to do my like style my hair outside of the shower. Don't do that. That's such a red flag. Anytime I see hair tutorials and they're not staying in the shower or telling you to have your hair drenched, I'm like, again, for my type of hair. My hair is dry, thin, 3B, 3C, very prone to very frizzy. My hair is frizzy. My hair is dry. Like, girl, I need all the moisture I can get. So I stay in the shower. And when my hair is drenched, like wet, 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 I go in with this. I'm very heavy handed. There's no like dime size, quarter size in my world. I want it all. So I like pump some of this and then I get my drenched hair and I rake the product in. If you are using a product and you're just like going like this, baby, please do not do that to yourself. I rake it in. If you are more into like definition, I would say part your hair in 4 ways and like, you know what I'm saying? But for me, I do get definition still, but I don't know. I just figured like that. When I first started, I was doing that and I felt like that was a waste of time as I went on because, girl, I did not need to do this. This is what I do now. So I rake the product in. You stay in the shower. Make sure your hair is drenched. You rake. I rake this way and I also rake this way. And then I go in with this. This is a knot-free detangler from the brand Evolve. I like these bristles. So you get this after you already rake here, rake that way. Then you do the same thing, but with the brush. But you're going like this. You know what I'm saying? And then you do it like this, the same way. And then you scrunch. Scrunching is key. So I do those 3 things, right? I get the product. My hair's drenched. I go with my fingers first, rake this way, that way. I do the raking thing, but with the brush. And then I crunch. And I do that on this side, that like my back, all sides. And then I turn my hair back to make sure you get the back of your hair. And then that's it. Then I like put my hair up in like a high bun right here. Not that tight, but just grab all your hair, put it on a high top bun. And then you like rinse yourself off with whatever the product it probably got in your like body because you're in the shower, whatever. Then you get out and I do not I don't use a diffuser. I tried it. Like I said, this journey is a trial and error journey. Okay. I tried it and for me, my hair is just very much frizzy and it doesn't work. I feel like when I diffuse my hair does not last me 7 days as it does when I air dry. So tried it and I said, nah, not for me. But you can go ahead and you can try to diffuse and figure out if it's something that works for you. I air dry. And the key thing to making your hair last is you need to put up your hair. If you go to bed, like if I went to bed like this, girl, my hair, if I'm lucky, might last me 2 days. You do not, girl, you should not be going to sleep with your hair just out like this. Maybe one day if you're trying to look cute or whatever, but if we're trying to make our hair last, you need to wrap your hair every single night. Yes, it's annoying. You make sure you keep your stuff right next to your bed. And the more you do it, the quicker you'll get at it. But yeah, if you're not wrapping your hair at night, you're setting yourself up for a disaster. That's a must. And then what else? Oh, I forgot to say, I also put some hair serums on my hair, like after I put the product in, and it's a little bit dry. When I unwrap my hair, using an oil is essential. Use the oil that works for you. The not so good thing about these thick oils is like, I don't know. I use it. This is the brand is Riso. That's where I got my first curly cut ever. I think like a few years back. That's another key thing when you start your curly hair journey. Cutting your hair should be a part of your routine. I'm not saying you cut your hair every day, but the more you cut your hair, um it'll help with growth, which is what you need, right? Because you want your virgin, like non-touched, non-dried. What's the word I'm trying to look for? The more you cut your hair, the quicker your hair grows, and it'll be like new growth, right? Like the hair that you haven't straightened, the hair that you haven't put heat on, which is what you want. Cut my hair once a year. I don't think that's the best thing to do, but for me, I just feel like curly cuts are expensive, and no matter how many YouTube videos I watch, baby, I'm not cutting my own hair. Absolutely not. I don't trust myself. Yeah, I'm not doing that. So I do it once a year, but I would suggest if you're starting off new, you cut your hair more often than that. Like, maybe every 6 months or every 3 months. You don't have to necessarily go to like a curly hair specialist, but just go to wherever you go to and just ask them like, oh, can you cut my hair? You know what I'm saying? Like now they have this thing, I don't know, because I haven't straightened my hair in a very long time, but the last time that I did do it, I know that they were like cutting hair before they like actually went in with the blow dryer and straightened it. So you can just go wash your hair and then they can just cut it with your hair being wet. And you can be like, oh well, I'm not gonna straighten my hair. I just want you to cut it, because it'll probably be cheaper than if you go get a rizo cut or a curl cut. There's so many different names now for those things, but cutting hair is important. What else? I was gonna say, when it comes to like not putting heat to your hair, I know some people are like, oh well, just because you're going natural doesn't mean that you can't straighten your hair. Listen, when I started my curly hair journey, I went all in, and I was not straightening my hair whatsoever. Till this day, I don't. And I don't know if it's because I feel like I look better with my curly hair now, because that's just, like that's the thing of humans. Everything is just like, starting off is so hard, but then when you get into the routine and seeing yourself in like your natural hair state, you're not trying to go back, baby. You not. So anyways, I say when you're first starting off, I say do not straighten your hair. Do not put any heat on your hair. Some people might disagree with me and are like, well, no, you can. Just make sure it's the right way. And it's just like, oh, use rolos instead of like a plancha. But I think, girl, don't use any type of heat. That's what I think. Oh my God, this is ghetto. I think you just shouldn't. If you're starting off your like natural hair journey, don't do it. Because first of all, your hair is already, you know what I'm saying? Like your hair is already not curly. So you need to let it like relax and not take heat. Maybe once you're like deeper into the process, you can get away with like straightening your hair here and there. But in the beginning, girl, don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. And just think about all the hard work that you're putting into this natural hair. It's like, do you want to go back? I don't think so. So that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I shared with you guys some tips, some products, a little bit of everything, I feel like. If you guys enjoyed it or learned something new, please don't forget to like this video and comment down below anything that you were able to relate to in this video, whether it's Shea Moisture being a great product, or Uncle Funky's daughter, or not wrapping your hair at night. Because girl, that's could make or break your whole curly hair routine. If you're not wrapping your hair at night, then what are you doing? Anyways, you guys, bye. See you next time.